Transfer deadline day with me, Jim White, and we are live on Talk Sport.
Ball given away to Isak. There's his goal. Alexander Isak.
Worth the wait.
Go on.
A 3-word tweet. Alexander Isak confirmed as a Liverpool player.
And another attacker, along with Nick Voltemada, is about to come in. Johan Wissa from Brentford will join. He's in Newcastle.
I mean, one stinker goes out, one stinker comes in. Well done, Newcastle. You've got one coming in doing the same thing to Brentford that you were complaining about.
The young goalkeeper from Royal Antwerp, we're hearing, is travelling to Manchester, and it would appear that this is on €21 million, no sell-on, 5-year contract.
Some breaking news. It's our understanding that Liverpool and Crystal Palace have agreed a fee for Mark Guéhi.
This could be the best transfer window a club's ever had.
Good drop to Guéhi. Guéhi with a curler. What a moment!
Does he stay or does he go now? That's the burning question that we've been asking for the past couple of hours. That move to Liverpool is off.
I think Guéhi would be devastated. There is a chance that this opportunity might not come for him again. But it just shows you that sometimes being professional, doing things the right way, doesn't get you what you want.
Oliver Glasner, the Crystal Palace manager, has played a direct role in this deal not going through because he threatened to walk away from Palace if his captain was sold without a replacement coming in.
Transfer deadline day. Expect the unexpected.
Expect the unexpected indeed. This has been a summer transfer window like no other, and certainly a deadline day that delivered in spades, not least the big British record transfer, Alexander Isak from Newcastle United to Liverpool, £125 million. Worth the wait was how Liverpool announced that signing on social media. Isak takes the iconic number 9 jersey that's been worn in the past by Liverpool legends, including the great Ian Rush, Robbie Fowler, Bobby Firmino, Fernando Torres and Darwin Núñez, but we'll skirt over that one. But, I mean, I know, Danny, with Liverpool in your blood, you are excited about this deal.
Absolutely. I mean, he's as close to the complete package that you want in a centre-forward. Great link-up, good feet, can run in behind, good size. Already got the Premier League experience. People can talk about whether anybody's worth the money that's being paid these days. But, yeah, if you were to choose a centre-forward looking around Europe, he'd be at the top of most people's list. So I think Liverpool fans will be ecstatic, excited. The only disappointment is that the saga around it. It's not helped anyone. It's not helped the player in terms of what he's obviously been through. Newcastle, it's not helped them having to do business late and try and get replacements in and drag on for them. It's not helped Liverpool, because when you get a new player in of such quality, you want him to have some weeks with the lads, building up relationships, getting his fitness up and starting the season with them. But we know that's not the way it works. Ultimately, Liverpool have sent out a statement getting Isak. They really have. It's like, we want the best. We're not going for a young potential diamond in the rough, which maybe they've done in the past, under Klopp especially. So they've gone for what they think is the best in class, and that's a statement to everyone else that they mean business.
The whole transfer window has been a statement, hasn't it? Right from Florian Wirtz in a British record deal, stealing Hugo Ekitike from under the noses of Newcastle, Milos Kerkez, an upgrade on Andy Robertson, arguably. Robertson obviously at the veteran stage of his career now. Jeremy Frimpong coming in, and now Alexander Isak on deadline day. There's no excuses, is there, for Liverpool not to retain their title?
Not really. I think the only thing you could say is that Liverpool are replacing a lot of players who were very important to them. So, you know, people might argue that, is anybody an upgrade on Trent? You know, Luis Diaz's impact on the team last season was huge, and he's a very popular figure and somebody who gave Liverpool, you know, so many good magical moments and was brilliant off the ball. So Liverpool are replacing players as well as adding. So there's going to need a little bit of time for some of those players to work out their understandings with other players, playing under the expectation of having to win every game, which is different than most of the players who've come from teams where that isn't the case. But yeah, I mean, let's be perfectly honest. If you spend what Liverpool have spent and bring the quality in they have, you expect to win the league again and possibly even the Champions League.
It looked like the point of no return when Isak released that bombshell statement. He accused Newcastle of broken promises, said the trust was broken, and really when that happens, a parting of the ways is the only outcome. Johan Wissa, who has gone to Newcastle on deadline day from Brentford for £55 million, he made a similar statement on Sunday. So two players throwing their toys out the pram ultimately have got what they wanted. Mark Gahey, who didn't go down that route, played for Palace, captain Palace, scored a worldie for Palace in the Premier League on Sunday night. He didn't get his move from Crystal Palace to Liverpool, despite a £35 million fee being agreed. Palace pulled the plug on that after, as we understand it, Oliver Glasner threatened to walk away as Palace manager. Does it show that actually nice guys don't get what they want?
I think it's fair to say that sometimes by throwing your toys out the pram and being a real pain in the backside and expressing your true feelings and upsetting people helps you get the desired outcome. Sometimes being so amiable and passive in that respect and letting things play out can go against you, and I think it has. What I'm not saying that's necessarily something that should be admired. It's just the reality of the football world. We see it so many times where players do get what they want by kicking off, in simplistic terms.
So are you advocating it?
I had something similar when I played, where I had to really kick up a stink, and I not quite the same. Every situation is different, but I felt justified in doing so. Let's put it that way. The example I would give you with Gahey is that, and let's hope for his sake that somewhere down the line he gets to play, whether it be at Liverpool or anywhere else, Champions League football and win trophies and have a wonderful career. But opportunities like this, joining one of the biggest clubs in Europe, don't come around all the time, don't come around often. And if, God forbid, he was to get a bad injury between now and January, for example, then he might never get the opportunity again. I know that's a bit negative, but it's also possible. So I'm surprised he didn't kick up a little bit more, if I'm honest. But it's him as a person. He's supposed to be a wonderful lad, great professional. If it's not in you, it's not in you. If you're not that type of guy, you're not that type of guy. But he's played every game for Palace, pre-season, friendlies, the Europa League games. I mean, if you think of Eza, who's another admirable, like a very popular young man who's thought of, well, he pulled out of one of the European games, didn't he, thinking that move was...
Yeah.
I think he said he was ill or whatever. And that was the start of him going, I've got to look after me here.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think Palace probably were happy for him not to play as well because they didn't want to
I'm
jeopardise
just
the
using
deal.
that as an example at the same club. Mark Gahey has conducted himself brilliantly and deserves praise for it. I'm just saying that actually, maybe if he hadn't, he might be wearing a Liverpool shirt tomorrow.
Talk to me very quickly about another confirmed deal on deadline day. Jadon Sancho from Manchester United to Aston Villa on loan. Villa paying 80% of his wages, which we know are considerable, in the region of £300,000 a week. A loan fee plus achievable bonuses for Manchester United should mean those wages eventually get paid in full.
Maybe Unai Emery, with his wonderful coaching ability, thinks he can get the best out of him. We've seen him improve so many players at Villa. We've seen the impact that even the loan players went there, and he was working with them briefly. I thought they made an impression when they went to Villa, the loan lads last year, Sensio, Rashford, for example. So maybe that could work. It's not a guarantee because he's been too inconsistent for quite a long time. But in terms of talent, I think that's a really good move. And the other one for Villa is Harvey Elliott, of course. Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Harvey Elliott, I thought it was. Sorry, it's been a busy evening.
Yeah, loan deal with a £35 million obligation.
That could be a great bit of business. If you think of Harvey Elliott, Morgan Rogers, Sancho behind Watkins.
There's some attacking talent there.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. And in terms of confirmed deals out of Manchester United, Anthony to Real Betis, £21.6 million. So
I saw you shedding a tear about that.
well, they've taken a massive hit on the 80-odd million they paid for him. So he's on his way out. Garnacho, of course, went to Chelsea earlier in the window. Marcus Rashford as well. Just leaves Tyrell Malacia in terms of that bomb squad. Still a Manchester United player. And they've signed a goalkeeper, Senny Lammers, from Royal Antwerp for around £18 million. This is Deadline Day Live on TalkSport.
On AM, on DAB, via the TalkSport app and on your smart speaker. TalkSport.